What's up, everybody? Holding Ass 50 here, bringing you Wiseman's Grandchild Episode 7 anime review. This was a very interesting episode. It was more of a build-up episode, but we get to see the other groups of magicians and Shin class and what they're doing. We get Tony group, which is Tony, Thor, his girlfriend Olivia, and I believe the last guy, his name is Marcus. We see those four and their group and their worries and their struggles. Then we switch over to all the females, and it was Alice, Yuri, I forgot the girl with the bob haircut and the glasses with the black hair. She was there, and Marie. They were in that group, and all the boys are like, we know y'all weak and y'all can't do nothing on your own. You can depend on us, blah blah blah. But then when the demons started coming out and attacking, they was getting handled, and the females had to save them. So it was kind of funny, and at the same time it was kind of like, it was just super hilarious, like how they was talking all this trash, and at the end of the day they had to get saved. Not just by magicians who they looked down upon, but females at that. So like they felt real stupid, and that's exactly what they get for looking down on somebody just because of their sex or religion or whatever you look down on someone on without really getting to know that person. So that was kind of the point of these two groups and what we were seeing. And we get to see Shin's group fighting a bear demon. We see they're doing better together and their chemistry is getting better. And we got Springfield trying to, like, you know, sneak up to Shin and ask him about advice to increase his magic powers to like Shin level. And August was like, hey, no, stop. And he put a stop to it. He's like, we can't let Shin B techniques go out because that'd be using it for military purpose, and that's against the contract that our parents have towards each other. But he did give him a brief explanation on how to increase your magic, but not like a full thing on it or a course. So, but he was still happy at that, you know, for that. Then, you know, they all met up together in the end of their training course, and August tells them that they are all going to be assets of war eventually, except for Shin, because this is why they're going through this training, because they need more warriors on the front line, since there's actually been another increase in demonoids again. And I believe this is like the 4th or 5th time that the demonoids has been increased again and just running rampage. So, and they training in the mountaintops and stuff, and Shin bring up a summer camp for them since they're about to be on break soon for school, and he wants to do a summer camp thing, but a training camp. And they were all deciding where to go, and Maria comes out like, well, let's go to Cicely's place. Her place is an oversized hot tub, and her parents are the main like source of income and power in that city. So they all went to her city, and where they was going, a group of demons came, wolf demons, and they got taken care of real quick by the girl with the glasses and the black hair. She uses wind magic, which is interesting. She's the one who can't really control her magic well, and she's always putting the output either too much or too little. We have Shin trying to help her out with that as well. And then, as you see in one of my thumbnails, we get the ending of the episode, which is the bath scene. We get the male side, which is them thanking Shin and thanking Merlin about raising Shin, because now that they're friends with them, they never get bored and they feel like they treated like equal and stuff like that. And Shin's happy that they felt that way. So he told his grandfather thank you. Then his grandfather got emotional. He started crying, and that we had that funny moment between them. Then we switched to the female side. And that's where things get really funny and fan services, because of course they're in a bathtub. And we have Mariah looking at Guru, and she's like, Milda. And she's like, Milda, you have a nice figure for someone your age. How did you get that? Do you do any special training or routines? And she's like, well, Shin did make me a machine that I can run on in place so I can lose weight and stay healthy. And all the girls was like, can we use it? Can we use it? And she was like, yeah, sure, but if y'all use it, your breast probably won't get any bigger. If y'all want your breast bigger, you would have to talk to the other girls. And she looked at the two girls with the biggest breasts, Cecily and Yuri. And every girl started jumping on them, touching them. And I'm like, fan service in this episode was hilarious. But after a while, they all admit to Mother and that they're very happy for Shin, and they're glad to be his friend. and they're very happy that they met him, because through him they didn't just get stronger, but they have more bonds with more people now, and they feel like a really good, nice group, and they're really enjoying that time they have with each other. And she starts being happy, and instead of getting emotional, she gets up and she screams, and she's like, and she makes a declaration that her and Merlin are going to personally train both the boys and the girls for them, befriending Shin and him finally having friends. Because Shin never had his own friends as kids. He was always a kid that was by himself until he reached adulthood, which adulthood in this realm is 15. So, yeah, go Shin, right? But that was the end of the episode. Again, it was a really great episode. Great stuff. Gotta love fan service episodes, especially when they're done right like this. But it's nice to know they're in a training camp for summer break. So summer break is usually 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes months. So I'm assuming this is gonna probably take about 2-3 episodes, maybe more. I believe this is supposed to be an episode. This is episode 7, I believe. At 24 episodes is the listen. I could be wrong. It could be only 12 episodes. But I believe in Anime News Network they said it was gonna be 24 episodes for this first season. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out in the training camp, and are they going to continue the same training they used to do in their school, but just do more hours of it? Or they should have more ideas to expand upon? Not to mention Merlin and Mildred is going to take place and teach them stuff as well. So yeah, Shin's group is going to be very, very OP. But then on the other hand, no one's going to be more OP than Shin and Merlin and Guru, or Mildred, which term you want to use to call her. But, or Granny as some people would call her. But again, this was a great episode, episode 7 of Wiseman's grandchild. Since there's more demonoids popping up, we know it's Srodom. But is he building an army, if he's just doing this randomly to see who's strong and who's not? What's the goal behind him doing this? Why would he sacrifice human life, even his own, to become demonoids? Like, what does he get out of this? Like, I hope it's not something corny and cheesy, like world domination. It probably is going to be that, because that's usually the most obvious topic that a villain likes to pick to do bad things, is because they want to take over the world. Hopefully it's done right. But I'm not a manga or light novel video, so please don't spoil it for me, for those that are. But that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Give this video a like. Tell me down below what were your favorite parts of the episode and what you liked and didn't like. Share with your family and friends, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post the upload. That's all I have for you guys. Peace and have a good one.